So, look at this. I had a little minute to give Flash a tune-up. Got some new lights in it. I forgot how much fun this game was. And then this is another one I need to fix. Tales from the Crypt, flipper board being weird again. Dennis is pretending to play it. He doesn't want to know anybody. It's Dennis though, so he put on a little disguise. That's cute. But today, let's talk again about Valhalla. So today I came to play it, and the first ball, it started going thunk, thunk, thunk here in the ship again, thinking that maybe there was a ball in there, and it was trying to eject it, and that would have burnt out everything. Okay, I'm in the back room today doing this video because there's too many people out there and it's kind of noisy, and it's going to be a little noisy in the background. Sorry about that. But something came up. I wanted to make a video on it because this might explain some of the weirdness that we've been having in this Valhalla machine. So there was a viewer commented on the last Valhalla video that I put out. Love that Apex. Posted this, basically saying that let's name them Opto 1, 2, and 3 in the ship. So 1 is the one that's closest to the post that goes up and down. 2 is the one in the middle. 3 is the one that the ball crosses first when it goes into the ship. Okay, so 3, a lot of things rely on 3. Assuming that this is correct, and it appears to be. So when you shoot the ball into the ship, it needs that opto to know that the ball got in there. It needs the opto to know when you do your scoop super skill shot. When you lock ball 3, probably a couple of other things rely on that one. That just knows that you went into the ramp. The first opto was the one that I thought was doing all of that, but probably 3. So I don't have another opto to replace. So I'm like, how do I test this? My first thought was, okay, if my opto 3 is acting funky, maybe it's just some cold solder points. When I got in there and dug in a little bit better, they're different than some of the optos that are there, where there's a little circuit board, there's an opto attached to it, a couple wires solder onto it. So I originally thought, well, maybe it's just a cold solder point. They're not. They're kind of encased in this little plastic thing, and a couple wires come out of it. So I can't solder for cold solder points. But it occurred to me, what if I take, in the ship, what if I take Opto 2, which is a less important Opto, and I move that to Opto 3. I basically swap 2 and 3. I swap them in the ship physically, and then on the Opto board, I swap those 2 connections. So I physically move them. So after I do that, what that's going to show me is if all of these weird problems kind of go away, then it's probably that opto that is now sitting in ball lock 2. Ball lock 2, if that triggers occasionally by accident, not really a big deal. If it becomes really problematic, then I can turn off physical ball lock, because it has virtual ball lock. So you just hit one in the ship, it pukes it back out and says ball 1 lock. Shoot another one in the ship, it pukes it out, goes ball 2 lock. So that's not a problem, and I can set it to that until I can get a replacement opto. So I did just that. Here's really quick on how I did that, and then we're gonna run it like this for a little while and see if it has a problem, because I don't want to burn out another coil and all that other stuff. Right now it seems to be okay, but okay, so here's how I swapped it, and then yeah. Okay, so the first thing I did was I took this board out. This is the opto board that's inside the ship, and then these are the optos for it. And I'm in a switch test, so we'll just run our finger across that. 1, 2, and 3, and then 3, 2, and 1. So 1, 2, and then the enter ship. 2, 1, 2, 1. Yep, okay, that all works. So here I've put it all back in. I've taken this one and swapped it with this one and put that one where the other one was. And then we look at the manual, and here's the opto board. X6 is the right ramp enter, and we want to swap it with X8 ship lock 2. So this is where 6 is, and then that's where 8 is. Over here on the opto board, Okay, there we go. That's 6, and we want to swap it with that guy over there. So let's try that. Okay, so I've made that switch. I've played a few games on it. I had absolutely no problems whatsoever with it. So I think we're on the right track. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to keep a really close eye on it. I'm going to make sure that that post doesn't start firing again. If it does, then that indicates to me that it's not the opto sensor itself, that it's probably farther down the line. So it could be the opto board. I don't know. If we start having problems right away, then I'm going to lean towards looking at the opto board. I don't think so, though. I think it's probably that little sensor. If it's not at the opto board, it could be farther down, because the opto board unloads into something else. So it could be something all along that path. But my gut instinct on this is that it's probably just that little sensor. They're cheap little sensors. I can see them going bad. So we'll run it like this. I just wanted to make a really quick video on this because it's an interesting revelation in this problem that I've been having for the last, I guess it's been going on for a few weeks now. I made 2 videos on it, and I've had that glass off that stupid machine now I don't know how many times. So hopefully this identifies the problem and then leads me to go ahead and fix it. I'm going to order another coil because we don't have the knocker in that anymore. So I'm going to order a coil for that. When I do, I'll probably order, looks like American Pinball makes a couple of different types of optos. I'll probably order at least one of each of those just to have. And I don't think I have a knocker in Hot Wheels, so maybe I'll order the knocker assembly for Hot Wheels. It's always, knockers are great. Anyway, so quick video. I just wanted to share this revelation because it could be the problem. All right, that's it, I guess. I don't have anything else. All right, thanks for watching.